We spent a lot of time researching and building a point system and using metrics that we know have never been used in the Fortnite card market. We know the community is going to love this, and we are glad to finally present to you the Highground's top 50 list, and we can't wait to hear what y'all think. Let's get into the video.
So we're gonna start this new list off with a number 40, Wildcard. Man, this is one of my favorite skins of all time. Season 5, very early skin. It's Series 1. So if you remember the last list, we had the gold version of
Yes.
Wildcard, double agent Wildcard, and he was on this list because of the usage. Now his
Mm-hmm.
usage was over this one. But
Yep.
if anybody is rocking the gold version or this version, they're going to want the OG Series 1 card. So
Yeah.
Wild Card goes up higher on the list for that. Besides the overall aesthetic of the card, this is definitely something you want in your collection.
Yeah. Yeah. This is, and that's what you said while we were talking offline. This is what gives Series 1 the bump. That the fact that you have the original skin in that set it just gives it that little bit more of a luster that it needs.
Yeah, because like if I'm a huge Wild Card fan, like I am,
Yeah.
and I rock the gold version, I'm
Yeah.
gonna want that OG version
Yeah. Yeah.
in the
Exactly.
first release, Series 1. I'm gonna want that card.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a big plus for this one.
I'll let you take this one too.
Well, actually, this is another favorite of mine.
Yeah.
This is the first crew skin to
Hmm.
ever be released.
Hmm.
Um, it had major likes. Like
Hmm.
you can see these stars here.
Yeah.
Um, the likes were through the roof for this skin. I was kind of surprised when we were doing the
Me too.
research
I was very
because
surprised.
this is a PC card for me.
Hmm.
I was rocking the skin for a while,
Yeah.
and the fact that they had that many likes, I was a little surprised.
Yeah.
But it also got points for being the first crew skin, which has turned into something that happens every single month,
Hmm.
right? And they're just knocking these out. Um, so yeah, definitely a beautiful card, and I think I think it belongs on the list, even with it being a Series 3 card.
Yeah, it definitely surprised me with the likes, especially because me personally, out of these two, I'm more of a Galaxy fan, and she doubled Galaxy. So it's a great card, it's a great skin, and
And she's rare, right? Because
yeah, I
like
mean,
if you
yeah.
think about battle pass skins are around for you have like 2 to 3 months, sometimes
Hmm.
longer. Some were like 4 months. So
Yeah.
you have that long to buy the battle pass. You
Hmm.
literally only had a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a
Very true.
month to get this skin. So that time is, and if you miss that month, if you stop playing for a month,
Hmm.
you're out of it. It was the first crew skin. So I think that adds to the exclusiveness of it.
More than anything, I love the pose on that card. That card
Yeah,
is beautiful. Yeah.
the pose is awesome.
Yeah.
I'll let you take
Wow.
Lux. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man. Okay. Number 38. I'm not gonna do too much, y'all. Relax, relax, relax. Number 38 is Lux. Now, I'll be the first one to say y'all have heard me say it in previous videos. I didn't think Lux was used as much as she is. Lux has a great usage rate, especially coming from chapter 1, season 8, which Pilly is in and Aura is in as well. And the thing is that's unique is this is one of those instances where Pilly is liked and he's marketed more, but Lux is used more out of that same exact chapter season. And man, and obviously series 1 bumped her up. She's always been a top series 1 card, which I was always happy about. Didn't help me too much when it came to pockets, but man, can't say enough about this skin. Can't say enough about this card. Glad it made the list.
Yeah, she was also the last card in the list. So for
Yeah.
those collectors that like to collect like the last one or the first card, that's another big bonus for her.
Yeah.
Um, and she's actually recently been made into a model for
Yeah.
other skins,
Which I think
which
bumped her. I think that Dusty Daredevil bumped her up a lot. I think the usage allowed that Lux because people usually go back to the OG one, and Dusty Daredevil is used a good amount as well. So yeah, shout
yeah,
out to Lux.
that's a major point.
PC.
PC. Next, we have Paradigm,
Oh
another member of the Seven.
yeah.
We talked about this in our last video, but like whenever you hear the Seven, this is a major storyline point for Fortnite.
Mhm.
They have the comics. The comics did amazing. They
Yes.
reached whole new markets of people who didn't even play the game.
Hmm.
Um, they won awards for like the best comic of the year. They got like top 10
Yeah.
selling comics of the year. Um, Paradigm really flourished
Yeah.
in chapter 3.
Yeah.
Like she got and it started going into chapter 4. She got like the main character role that the foundation has been leading with,
Hmm.
and like she kind of took over when everyone else disappeared.
Yeah.
So the paradigm is still growing. She's number
Mm.
37 on this list, But with the scarcity of series 2 being
Two.
so low, I could see this card going up in the future.
Yeah, and this is one of the unique situations where me personally, I like the singularity card more, but with that separation, we don't know if they're going to ever get around a singularity or at what point. And obviously, they had plans, but we do know what Paradigm has done, what she's going to do, and that she's definitely a part of the story right now. And that's why she's on this list, and that's why you more than likely won't see singularity. Won't spoil it.
And one more little
Yeah.
bit of information I'll drop here is that she has a famous actress playing her.
Yes. Yes.
Confirmed, just like The Rock,
Mm-hmm.
Brie Larson, right?
Yep.
So that's confirmed. So with a actress who actually plays in movies playing this character
Mm-hmm.
gives you a pretty good hint that if there's a movie coming out,
Yeah.
she's already cast.
Yeah.
So that's some major points for Paradigm.
Oh, shout out to West Drum. I'll let you take it, Dylan.
All right, Bullseye. I like Bullseye. I
Yeah.
thought it's a cool skin. I never bought it, I never wore it. But it's heavily used.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, when I was first getting into Fortnite cards, I was in Reddit, and I've told this story before. And I was trying to share Fortnite cards with other people, and someone says, "Wait, is there a Bullseye skin?"
Yeah.
Because there's no collectible of her anywhere, and that's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's surprisingly she makes the list because of her
Yeah.
usage, right?
Yeah.
This is an awesome card. Deserves to be on the list. It's OG Season 6, Chapter 1, um,
Series one.
Series 1.
Series one.
So, like, I haven't seen very many on eBay at all. I think there's
No.
one right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a pretty rare card.
Great card. Oh man, number 35, Skull Ranger. Dylan had this card. He let it go. Don't know how he did that. I think
Don't rub it in.
I think aesthetically, this is probably one of the best cards in series one. That mint green is just top tier. But besides that, when it comes to the game, obviously the female counterpart to Skull Trooper, and although Skull Trooper may be worn, I mean, liked more. Skull Ranger does her due diligence when it comes to usage, and I mean, it's just it's one of my favorite skins, honestly. When it comes to, like, if I had to do a top 15, Skull Ranger would be in there for me for sure.
Yeah, and she did decent on the likes compared
Yeah,
to the 1,400 skins we went through.
right,
She did really
right.
decent on the like getting one of these green stars is not
It's hard.
easy.
It's
It's
hard.
hard.
Yeah.
So this list was really difficult to get on.
Hmm.
I love this card.
Yeah.
I did let it go. I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, I had a PSA 10 cracked dice, let it go
That
on
card is
record, and I
beautiful,
sold
bro.
it, but it deserves to be on this list, and I'll miss
Yeah.
that card. Or
Number 34 is Raven. Raven is extremely OG. If y'all knew back in the day, a lot of people wore his back bling. This was one of the first skins that was like the hype was real when it released. Obviously, since then, he may have dropped off in like maybe usage rate, but when it comes to likes, I mean, 3 stars is absolutely insane. Marketing, you see him, and the scarcity of Series 1 is just like the perfect match.
yeah, another cool thing about Raven is just like all the marketing he gets
Yeah.
for like on comics, like on the
Yes.
covers, just like any other skin. You see like Fish Sticks and like Bright Bomber, you'll
Hmm.
see a Raven there, man.
Yeah.
They use him all the time. I don't know if they have plans for him in the future,
Hmm.
but they like him in the marketing side.
Yeah, for sure.
33 Jewels. Now, this is Midas's daughter,
Hmm.
based on in-game lore and content.
Yeah.
They have a lot of interaction if you play the game, if you go through the missions, or
Mhm.
that they put out every day. There was like a whole storyline for her and her father.
Mhm.
Um, if you looked at the stars, you can already see she got three and
Yeah.
a half green stars.
Mhm.
Heavily used,
Yeah.
heavily used for a battle pass skin, which it's been like 2 years now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty rare, it's pretty OG. It's crazy to say that series 2, I mean, chapter 2 is
Mhm.
OG, but we've
Yeah.
gotten to that point where
We
like you
got it.
can't get
Yes.
this skin,
Mhm.
right? You can't get Jules Midas's daughter.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm sure like her should be worn even more if you could.
Yeah, for sure.
So
And to add on to that, she's on both sides. She is worn by some sweats actually where she's not a sweat skin,
mhm.
but some sweats, I mean, some sweats definitely run with her, and we can even say pros, but Jules is eh, I mean, popularity is through the roof. Like, this is a love skin, and obviously you have Summer Jewels as well, which is what is it, Beach Jewels? I don't remember what the exact name is, but all of her styles are very popular. And the card looks absolutely amazing. The purple with the tattoos, top tier skin right there.
I have to say I love the purple that they did
Yeah,
for series 3. I like the
yeah,
purple.
for sure.
Series 1 was kind of dark, especially in
Hmm.
the Italy cards,
Hmm.
but the series 3 one's really pop for
Yeah.
purple. Ooh, Haze. Now,
Oh
Haze. Do you want to take Haze?
no, I'll let you take
All
Haze.
right, Haze is a beautiful card, pink. I think
Yeah,
I have one up on the back here. I do. I have a PSA 9 Haze,
yeah,
track dice. Now, she is heavily used,
heavily
but she
used.
has another style that's not
Hmm.
on this list because it's not a card yet.
Hmm.
Called Surf Witch.
Yeah,
Now, Haze is heavily used, but Surf Witch
Surf
is
Witch
like
is through the roof.
crazy amount
Yeah.
used. Like it's off the charts.
Hmm.
But Haze is a great one. Now, I don't know as a collector, I don't
Yeah.
know if people who use Haze also use Surf Witch or
Right.
interchangeably, but
Right.
like her usage was pretty crazy. She had to be on this list.
Hmm.
Her scarcity for series 2
Yeah.
is huge.
Yeah.
Like go on PSA Pop Report and look. You're not
Yeah.
gonna find very many Hazes on there.
Yeah.
Um, so great card. Not much else you can say besides used a lot.
Yeah. All right, Dylan, you take this one too.
Number 31 is Red Jade. Okay, I have a PSA 10 Red Jade cracked ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just liked Red Jade. I've always worn her. So that she
Hmm.
makes the list is crazy. You can see 4.5 green stars.
Yeah.
Heavily used. Her
Hmm.
new ghoul style is
Amazing.
amazing.
Amazing. That style is dope.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna want that card if it ever comes out.
Anything minty fresh
Anything
minty.
minty or
It's just
ghoul
dope.
is just
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
just amazing. So having her original card before any of her other styles comes out, I think is important.
Yeah.
Like we said, series 2 is rare.
Hmm.
Demand is not where it is for series 1 at this moment, but they
Right.
are rare, and this is a great card to have.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below of what card surprised you and what you're expecting from the rest of the list. And you can also subscribe to Fortnite.com for any updates or giveaways. And we will see y'all next video.